This is my first video. I'm making this because certain people can piss you off, but you just don't know who will piss you off, how they piss you off. But if you basically know who pisses you off the most, then you would already know how it feels. You probably already been there, done that, had that said to you. But why would they say that to you? Is it because they hate you? Is it because they don't like you? Is it because they just don't want to be your friends? Well, you know, I got people who hate me at my school. I got few friends. I messed up big time. I seriously messed up big time with some of my friends. I know how it feels to be the person to mess up, but you just gotta do what's gotta get done, and sometimes you mess up what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. But you know, your friends like you for you, even though they give you 1,000 chances and you still somehow manage to screw it up. But you don't know how you screw it up. It's the question, you know, and how you know is, do they like you? Do they hate you? Do they just hate your guts and natural and never want to be your friend? Well, few things happened to me that I messed up entirely, but you know, everything's got to end in a certain way, and everything's gotta die in a certain way. If you guys have people who hate you, people are gonna hate you, but you know what? If they do it, then they do it. I mean, there's no problem with them hating you at all. I mean, I may be not as pretty as they want me to be, as weird as cool and calm as they are, or just a mean little bitch, but you know, something's gotta happen, something's gotta be done, something's just not right with them, you know? I mean, it must have happened in their middle school where they got picked on, and they got bullied, and they got this, that, and the other done to them. But why in the world would they pick on a lower life form, like, say, this name was Michael Sizemore, or Caitlin Oliver, or Jacob Douglas Klossner, or Min Jae Kim? You probably don't know those people, but those are my friends. For some strange, odd reason, I named them. But then again, you don't know. I've been sexually harassed by one boy, and every time this happens to me, my friend gets pissed off. One of my friends will get pissed off. Like, he'll sit there, right, and he'll just watch him, and then he'll say something about it. But you never know what's gonna happen to that next thing's gonna happen. But yeah, you never know what's gonna happen next unless you actually do something about it. And I'm not saying you should automatically do it. I'm just saying you should start helping out friends and people who basically have no friends, even if they're black, white, purple, green, yellow, the rainbow, mixed, even a Muslim. There's nothing wrong with Muslims. Everybody thinks they're terrorists, but people get harassed, picked on, teased, bullied. Even President Obama is trying to said something like that in 2010, 2009, or 2008. He said something about that. And all over the world were like trying to help out kids who've been picked on a lot. You know, I mean, it's not like we're not trying to, but in a way we are trying to help without knowing that we did or somehow do. We just do it out of natural respect in some ways or another. But still, we try to help people out, whether they're our family, friends, aunts, uncles, friends of ours, people who we know and respect and love. We always try to cherish the person, even if it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, or both, or trisexual. I have no problem with you being gay, bisexual, homosexual, trisexual, or whatever you like to be. I'm not a choosy person. I can tell you right now, and right here and on YouTube, that I am who I am. Not just because I'm me. Not just because I'm complaining this. I'm just saying because I don't like people being messed with or bullied. I'm being bullied every day, but that doesn't mean everybody else is not getting bullied at their school. So I have nothing to complain about, but I keep my mouth shut sometimes. I just turn my back and I don't say shit. Nothing. Zilch. Zero. To the person who's picking on me. Or you know what? I say something about somebody else picking on a different person. I say, hey, don't mess with him, mess with me. If you got a problem with that, then I'll just tell the principal that you're messing with this person and such and such. Such and such. But then again, how do you even know what, where, when, and how to know it? You know, it's complicated sometimes. Even though you know how to deal with the situation on your own time, your own place, your own situation, you never really know until you get to the point where you just want to kill yourself. I mean, there's a bunch of suicides and other people who want to kill themselves. But you know, I'm not scared to be one of these people who would like to help another person, even if the person is a different person. But you know, I still won't do anything to harm the person. I would probably try to protect that person instead of hurting the person and trying to do what they need to do. Or since then, I could probably say, you know what, fuck it, it's my life. I say what does and doesn't go. I live with my mom. She may take over what happens and goes on, but you know, one of these days I'm thinking about going to the army or going to ROTC. You know, it's not easy being one of those people who are hated for the rest of their lives and never know what's gonna happen. But you know, things happen, shit happens. When I say shit happens, I mean literally shit happens to all this. But you know, it's not really easy to explain things in real life. Some things happen, but you know, I'm happy with things. I'm seriously happy with things. I mean, I may think negatively, but I'm happy. I'm content. I'm weird. I'm crazy. I may be hated for whatever reason is needed to be, but you know, that doesn't necessarily mean everything has to go my way or it's the highway. For some, you just know it's gonna happen one way or the other. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being yourself. There's literally nothing seriously wrong. I mean, there's something gonna have fun, but you know, nothing bad's ever gonna happen. I mean, besides suicide, and suicide is crazy. I mean, if you're gonna kill yourself, make sure you tell your parents that you're thinking about suicide. But I really don't open up to my mom. But you know, it just happens. It's natural. It's what people say, do, know how, or whatever. But you know, I may not like my life right now, but you gotta do what you gotta do before you go off and killing yourself. And I may be different, you may be different, but we're all special in our way. But you know, if we're not unique in our own way, then we don't really have much to say. If we do, then what's gonna be next? People hunching other dogs, people stabbing other people. I mean, we already got death, we already got suicide, we got robbers, we got criminals, we got people killing other people, we got people who are bullying other people who are gonna kill themselves and bring guns to school and knives to school. But why do we do these things? It's because people itself, we're natural humans. We usually do shit on our own. But you never know what's gonna happen, do you? You know, things happen. Things we necessarily don't need to know. There's rape. We got criticism. We got people who have been bullied and killed themselves. People who cut themselves because they think it's okay to cut themselves. But you know, it's not right. You got animals to take care of, people to take care of. You got your mother to take care of. You got other people to take care of. You always have to put yourself first, then others. But if you don't do that, then it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to care. I mean, you do in a way, but just look in the mirror every once in a while and say, hey, do I really want to be this? Do I really want to be a mean person? Do I really want to cut myself? Do I seriously really need to do this kind of crap? You know, do I need to do drugs? Do I need to do cocaine? Do I need to listen to shit other people listen to? I mean, it's your choice if you want to listen to rap, listen to Drake, Weezy, Eminem, Rihanna. If you want to listen to Cannibal Corpse, or you want to listen to Escape of Fates, Death Star, Ozzy Osbourne, Guns N' Roses, Skillets. I mean, if you really want to listen to that stuff, including Gorgonash, I mean, Gorgonash is a really good band. Ozzy Osbourne's a really good singer, even though he did shit back then. Gorgonash is a good band, I already said that. But,